Okay, so we are going to work on the second question for the online homework, where it asks us to combine solid iron oxide with aqueous nitric acid to form aqueous iron 3 nitrate and water. Okay, so the iron 3 oxide, that's actually what we had from the from question 1. So let's write that back out again. So it's Fe2O3, which is a solid. And we're going to react it with aqueous nitric acid. So nitric acid is HNO3, that's AQ, yields. We are forming iron 3 nitrate, so that is FeNO3, which is aqueous, and I know that, and I'll show you guys later, but the stuff that I'd sent you before, nitrates are all soluble, so they will all be aqueous, plus H2O, hoping that's still not off the page, which is liquid, okay? So now we're going to balance this. Let's list what we have on each side. We have iron, we have oxygen, we have hydrogen, and let's double check. Remember the polyatomics? We have nitrate on both sides, so let's keep that together. It makes it a little bit easier. So we have the nitrate on that side. We have iron, we have oxygen from over here, we have hydrogen from the water, and we also have nitrate on this side, okay? So let's see, we have 2 irons on the reactant side. We look at the subscript for the oxygen, we have 3 oxygens. There's an invisible one next to the hydrogen, so we have 1 hydrogen. And the nitrate, the NO3 together, all of that together, which is the polyatomic, we have 1. Look on the other side. There's an invisible one next to the iron, so we have 1 iron. Look at the nitrate in parentheses. If you look down next to that, there's 3 of them. So we're going to put 3 nitrates here. Okay. Look over to your water. Hydrogen has 2, and we have 1 oxygen. So we are not balanced. I think the easiest thing to start with for balancing this is to try to even out the irons. Okay, so we have 2 on the reactant side and 1 on the product side. So for the coefficient to go in front of the iron to make it from a 1 into a 2, we're going to put a 2 there because 2 times 1 is 2, right? So that 2 also gets multiplied by the nitrates. There are 3 nitrates, so when you put the 2 in front of it, we now have 6 nitrates, right? Let's look at our oxygens. We have 1 on the product side and 3 on the reactant side. So I'm going to go and put a 3 in front of the water because that's what the oxygen is attached to the hydrogen in, right? So now that 3 is going to be multiplied by the hydrogen, the 2 hydrogens. So that will give us 6 hydrogens. The 3 is also multiplied by the 1 oxygen, which gives us 3. So let's take a look. We have 2 irons on each side, 3 oxygens on each side, 1 hydrogen on this side, and 1 nitrate on this side, and we have 6 on either side, which is telling me that I need to put a 6 coefficient in front of the nitric acid. The 6 gets multiplied by the 1 hydrogen, which gives us 6. It gets multiplied by the 1 nitrate, which gives us 6. And we are balanced.